Welcome to Improve MMA. I'm Will Ryan and this is Logan Worth. And today we're going to cover the 4 basics of boxing, starting with the jab. Whenever we throw a jab, one of the common mistakes any beginner makes is it fires in a straight line but returns in an arc, leaving ourselves open. When we jab, we want to make sure it goes in and returns that exact same path. And back. And back. Now, all the power from our punches comes from our hips. So we want to make sure that we rotate whenever we punch. Now, one more tip. For protection, when we throw this, we always want to bury our jaw into our shoulder. That way we don't get caught with a cross or a hook. Now, the next punch we're going to cover is the cross. And this is your power punch. It has a lot more power for 2 reasons. It has a greater distance to travel, and you're going to get more torque out of your body. Now, a jab for a right-handed fighter is always with the left hand, and the cross is going to be with the right. Notice when I throw this, it goes in a straight line and returns in a straight line, just like our jab. But watch this hip right here. When I throw this, it torques, and that is what gives this punch its power. The next punch is one of the hardest punches for an instructor to teach a new beginner. And that's because it's not what you think it is. Everybody thinks a hook punch is this huge arm motion, but in fact, it's a body motion. The rotation that we use on our jab and our cross is what gives this punch its power as well. You're going to want to hold your arm in a 90-degree angle, and the power comes from the rotation and the turn. So, just like this. The last punch we're going to cover is the uppercut. And there's 3 important things to remember when you throw an uppercut. The first is you want to drop. All the power for this one comes not only from the rotation, but through our legs as we rise. So the first thing that we have to remember is we have to drop our body. So we're going to... The second is we're going to dip this shoulder forward, and we're going to drive with not only our arm but our legs. And this punch only moves about 6 inches, so it's nice and short. If I make this a really big motion, all I'm doing is leaving myself open. So let's review. The first punch is the jab. Make sure it goes in a straight line and back. Second punch we covered today is the cross. Remember, use your hips and keep it in a straight line. Following the cross, we have the hook. Remember, 90-degree angle and rotate. And the last one, uppercut. Power comes from our legs. Dip, turn, drive, and keep it nice and close. Excellent. Once again, I'm Will Ryan, and this is Improve MMA.